my responsibility is to be here daily at the shelter. I oversee the entire operation, whether we're looking for new employees, doing the criminal background, the references, and all the hiring procedure, and hire the people. And I also oversee the department heads. All department heads report to me. The kitchen manager, resident services manager, the front office manager, parking lot, and trip store manager, and our maintenance property manager guy, which is Robert, the guy that just left my office. And they all report to me about what's happening in their departments. I do work closely with Conrad, because it's the biggest department. Conrad is in charge of our residents here. We don't call them homeless, we call them residents, because they live here temporarily, but this is their home. We're trying to help them through hard times, going through hard times. We do offer the life recovery program. It's a 9-month life recovery program. It's like a 12-step program for drugs and alcohol. I do see them on a day-to-day. When they're here, they sign up for the program, and then they gotta stay sober. We administer urinal test for them to be sober. And while they going through the program, they live here. We do provide meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do provide our life recovery program, which is 5 days a week from 9 to 11. And after that, they volunteer 6 hours. And once they finish with the program, we have a very beautiful graduation for them. You know, probably you and me went to high school and walk to receive our certificate, but not them. Maybe this is for them the first time that they ever accomplish something. So we make it really, really special for them. The mission of Joy Junction is to recover and help one family at a time, one person at a time. To be honest with you, we do have a large amount of people that sign up for the program, but not everybody graduates. But if we do have 40 people in the program, and after those 9 months, 20 graduate, or 5, that's our success. Helping one life at a time. That is our mission. Because the people that we serve, they have different needs. There are many reasons why somebody is going through homelessness. It's not only because an addiction. It's not because an addiction. It could be something that they have a mental problem, or they're going through some health problems. Maybe mom and dad lost their job. You know, the economy right now is not what it should be. So people, if they lose their job and then they need temporarily shelter, we can assist in that way too. So that is our pride and joy, you know, to be able to help one person at a time, or one family at a time, I should say. The Lord has changed my heart to begin with. Like I said in the beginning of this interview, I thought I was going to be here to change them, to change the people. But what a surprise. Guess what? They changed me. They changed me. I am not the same person that I was when I started in this ministry. I now appreciate what I have. I don't take anything for granted. just a simple cup of coffee. If I'm at home and I feel like I want to have a cup of coffee in the middle of the night, or hot cup of tea because I can't sleep, I'm able to go into my kitchen and prepare it. But they don't. They don't have that privilege in life that I do. So this job has changed me so I can help them and try to love them and change their heart, change them from inside out. Change the heart so we can change the behavior. And all we can do is love them, try to help them without judging them. If you're interested in helping and supporting our ministry here, our ministry of love, you can sign in. Every day we offer what is called a orientation, is a tour of the facility and what we do here. And we offer that orientation every day, daily, at 11 o'clock. We do have 2 volunteer coordinators on staff, so we cover every day. And you just can come in and with your ID, and you come into the office and you can let us know you're here for an orientation, and we can show you around and share any needs of the shelter with you. You can also come in after that, after you sign in for your orientation. You go through it. It's a 15 minutes orientation daily whenever you are off from work or whatever you do. You just can come in any day. Any day you can come in and volunteer for an hour to serve a meal, or you can come in and read to our children, or you can come in and play games with our residents. You can do arts and crafts. There are many, many ways that you can volunteer your time here at Joy Junction. While the residents and our families are staying here at Joy Junction, they get children. They go to school. We do have the Mountain View Elementary School here down the road. We have middle schools over here right off Rio Bravo, and a little bit farther up on Rio Bravo we have high schools. So the school bus come in here, and the parents are responsible to have their children ready and to go to school, and the school bus come in and pick them up and take them to school and bring them back, so mom and dad can work on their program or while they're looking for employment. So we're trying to have a normal pace of life for the children as well. So if you are interested into donating or volunteering here for Joy Junction, if you are a teacher, you can sign up here for tutoring classes and help our children with their homework, because sometimes mom and dad are not able to help them with their homework. So if you're a tutor, you're a teacher, you're welcome to come in and help us with homework for the children. If you like to donate any used clothing and shoes and jackets and blankets, we do utilize those donations, those kind donations, to provide for our families here, mom, dad, children, couples, even a single male. We do provide a program and shelter. We utilize the donations for them, and then if we have an overflow, which thank God we're blessed, we sell some of those donated items at the thrift store. We have a Joy Junction thrift store located right here on 2nd Street and Bowers. We're open every day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you'd like to stop by and maybe look for some bargains, that would be wonderful. And what happens is that we put those items in there, and then the revenue helps to support our programs and the shelter. So it's like, your donations are always supporting Joy Junction in that way. Lifeline of Hope is our food truck that goes out there in the community. And it was funded by Dr. Jeremy Reynolds. His dream was to have, you know what they call those roach trucks? Roach coach trucks. His dream was to be able to have a warm cup of coffee and a blanket or a snack to go around the streets of Albuquerque and offer to the people that are not able to come into the shelter for whatever reasons. It could be they might be active on an addiction, or their background won't allow them to come into a shelter. But he still loved them, and he thought about them, and he wanted to have one of those food trucks to go out there and feed them, because they're still God's children. And he started looking into it, and one day he was talking to donors about his idea to have a food truck to go out there in the community and feed the people. So one day, one of our donors called him and said, I got a truck for you. I got a truck for you, but it's in Florida. You're going to have to go get it. He was so excited, so thrilled. He embarked on that journey and flew to Florida with one employee to drive it back to Albuquerque. We applied for health department license to serve food out of the truck, and he called it Lifeline of Hope. Why is that name? He chose that name because he realized that some people that live, a low-income families out there, and hotels, those hotels in Central that they rent the room for on a weekly basis or monthly basis. Those people, they have to make a choice to whether keep a roof over their heads or food. They might have money to keep that roof over their head, but they might not have money to eat. So he created a route for this Lifeline of Hope to go around and feed the people, and it has been a success for Joy Junction and the low-income families out there in Albuquerque. To feed the hungry, we dispense 350 hot meals on a daily basis. And let me tell you something funny about Dr. Reynolds. When we launched this idea, right, his dream to be able to take hot food to the needy people on the streets, in the parks, apartments, anywhere out there, we were talking about how we're gonna operate, how we're gonna send the truck out there. And I asked him a question that I laugh till this day, because I asked him, so, Dr. Reynolds, are we gonna send that truck to feed the people every day or just 5 days a week? And he was always on his BlackBerry. He was a BlackBerry guy. He was on his BlackBerry, and he suddenly stopped and looked at me, and he says, do you eat every day? And we laughed. And that was my answer, Believe me, I was trained by the best. Because it's common sense, right? I eat every day, so why are you even asking that question,
Yeah, that's good.
Every day, that truck goes and feeds the people in the community that you can come into a shelter. I first learned about this ministry back in 2007 when Dr. Jeremy Reynolds was in charge of this ministry. He was looking for Chief Operating Officer, which is my position here with Joy Junction, and I applied for the position. My background is in hospitality, He was looking for somebody to help him with the day-to-day operation of the shelter and help him as well with the hiring for the open positions, the paid positions that we have here at Junction. So I applied. And to be honest with you, when I came in for the interview to meet Dr. Reynolds here at the shelter, I was like walking around, and of course I didn't have experience serving this population. So I asked him, well, I'm not sure if I can help these people. I don't know, I'm not sure if I can help them, because I never done this type of work and I would not know how to help them. And he smiled. I still remember. He smiled and he said, "Jan, you think about it and you let me know. But you will be fine." All right. So we continue with the interview, position responsibilities and pay, benefits and all that. And I left. So I was looking somewhere else. I was placing applications somewhere else because I didn't believe that I was going to be able to help this ministry. And I knew I didn't have the experience, so just continue working and looking for employment. And then about 2 weeks later, he is calling me, "Jennifer, where are you? What's happening? I still want you to work for Joy Junction." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not sure if I can do that." And he's like, "Come in again." So I came in for a second interview, and at that time he had an administrative assistant, and both of them, showed me around and talked to me about the position again, and wanted me to come on board and try it. So I did. I accepted the challenge, I should say, and that was 11 years ago, and that's the best decision and job that I ever had. I like to let the community know that this is a great ministry, and we would love to continue Dr. Jeremy Reynolds' legacy. And I love for the community to continue the support financially and with your kind donations and coming in here to see what we're doing to help one life at a time. Please continue to support our ministry. We'd love to continue Dr. Jeremy Reynolds' legacy, and we do miss him, but we are grateful for transforming and touching so many lives in this community, especially mine.
Hi, I'm Pastor Chuck Reish. I'm the executive producer at Horizon Media Studios. It's a 501c3 media ministry, and what we're doing is helping other ministries tell their story. Homeless shelters and children's homes, Bible colleges, seminaries, mission sending agencies. With your help, we can continue to help tell their story, to inspire the world, to shine their light, and let God get the glory for the work that's being done in advancing the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Thanks again for praying for us.